Good morning. Good morning, people. Today, we're streaming The Quarry. I'm pretty excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Full disclosure, have seen parts of this game, but I've only ever seen the first 3 hours, but I've seen the first 3 hours like 4 times. That being said, I don't really remember anything. I know there are like guys. Like it's called The Quarry. I know it's not about a quarry, it's about quarry is prey, like I get Am I quiet? I feel like I'm a little turning it up a smidge. Yeah, that's better. Um anyway, we'll just get into it. I have to Today's stream is going to be on the shorter side because I have a meeting like I have a meeting in like 4. So I can't stream for as long as I want. But that's okay. Also, I guess before I start doing the whole opening shtick, quick preface, or some bookkeeping. So the schedule for the next week is gonna be I'm gonna play The Quarry today and Wednesday, and then I'm going to play. Well, okay, I might play Bleach. I might play the new Bleach game on Thursday, but it'd be like a 1 day thing. It'd just be like a play for a little bit. Be like, oh, I love Bleach. It's Type Kubo's the GOAT. Blah blah blah. It'd be that thing. So I guess one extra stream this week. Um, but then I'm also starting. We're starting The Wolf Among Us on Friday, so that's probably gonna be Friday. Friday and next Monday are gonna be The Wolf Among Us, and then next Wednesday I'm gonna start Red Dead Redemption 1. Um, the reason that I'm not starting Red Dead Redemption sooner is because I want to do like some very thorough research before I hop into it. So it's gonna be I'm gonna watch a bunch of westerns that I have either already seen or have not seen, just to sort of fill out my knowledge. Hold on, I keep forgetting to turn my light up. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of westerns. I'm gonna watch a ton of westerns. So I'm gonna come back and be a real western expert. Yo, what up? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be a real western expert next Wednesday. So I'm taking this week to just get through some games that I think are quick that people will enjoy. So yeah, Monday, Wednesday, The Quarry. Thursday, I'm gonna play the Bleach game for like 6 hours. Talk about Bleach, and then Friday and next Monday is The Wolf Among Us. Then Wednesday, that's yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like what the next week's gonna look like, hopefully. Um, what else? Yeah, I guess I'll just. Okay, so The Quarry, 2000, 2002 game. Developed by Supermassive Games. Um, they did Little Big Planet 1 and 2. I don't know why they didn't do Little Big Planet. They also did, obviously, Until Dawn is the big one that they're known for. And also the Dark, what is it? Dark Picture Anthology. Um, and that's really, I guess, I'm not gonna say what put them on the map because obviously the Little Big Planet games were like the culture big PlayStation 3 sort of flagship title. Um, but Until Dawn kind of changed the game. It was sort of an interesting return to form for like a genre that like honestly like those sort of narrative like it's basically an evolution on point and click mystery genre like the type of stuff you saw with era games but not with the puzzle element, so like less King's Quest, more Claw. um so the Quarry is, I think, technically their like fourth outing in this genre. Out of all their productions, House of Ashes is my favorite. Yeah, House of Ashes, I was actually like, one thing I do think is interesting about these games is that after Until Dawn, a lot of people were like, "Oh, I'm not really feeling the vibe on the Dark Pictures anthology." House of Ashes is, I think, the one that is usually the most well received. Oh, they also did the thing for Dead by Daylight, the casting of Frank Stone. I saw a little bit of that. That one is super interesting because it's a game that only makes sense if you play Dead by Daylight. I watched a playthrough of it and I don't understand what's happening, and the whole thing was a promo for a Dead by Daylight character, but it like tied into the great lore of Dead. I didn't know Dead by Daylight had started watching that, and then I was like, game has like a story. It has a very I like fell down the rabbit hole for like hours. Also, they added the main character from Tokyo Ghoul like last week, which is insane. Like I won't get into it. Anyway, The Quarry. So this one I think is a really interesting standout because it was made while they were making the Dark Picture anthologies, but it is not a Dark Pictures anthology game. Most of the Dark Picture projects are like 3 hours. This is like eight, like an 8 hour thing. Um, and it's much more in the realm of Until Dawn. I guess obviously all of them are like horror projects that are playing on. So the first thing that I want to do, oh my god. Okay, Supermassive Games. Will Biles is a writer and director. Other writers are Graham Resnick and Alex Farn. That's he. I don't know if they work together a lot or if they're writers on other games for Supermassive. For this. Oh, my mic is cutting. I'll keep it closer. I'll turn it up a little. I just was worried about peaking, but I'll. Okay. I'll keep it. Yeah. I'll keep it here. I'll keep it close to prevent cutting. I think it might be my noise gate. It's probably fine. Yeah, I will enunciate and speak a little louder. Thanks for that though. Okay, so big thing first of all is obviously Quarry takes place at a summer camp. Summer camp's a good horror setting. I guess I'll talk about I'll go like I'm going to go big and then get small. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to start with, this is a slasher. Right. We know what the slasher genre is. It's typically about killers, unique in the horror genre because it makes a clear distinction with other forms of horror. It plays with the more human side of horror. Full disclosure, I'm one of horror's strongest soldiers. You have to understand. I'm the type of guy who will watch a horror movie and go, and somebody like, "Oh, how was whatever?" And I'll be like, "Oh my god, it was one of the best movies I've ever seen. It had this great moment in the middle, this brilliant 10-minute sequence. It was absolute cinema. Solid like 3 out of 10. I can look you dead in the eye and tell you that like a terrible movie is one of the best things I've ever seen because I watch horror. That's a big part of being a horror fan, is being at peace with the fact that most horror movies are bad in a very special way. And you know what? That's okay. Very beautiful to me. The slasher genre is an interesting subsect of horror, and so we talked way back in October when I was playing through Dead Space. We talked about horror as a genre and what it relies on. The slasher film genre is not, it's not antithetical to other types of horror, but it is allowed to operate in a very different way because it is relying on real world fears as opposed to monsters and ghosts or science fiction. It and yet at the same time, while it's more grounded, it also is allowed to be more absurd. But the I'd say the slasher, more so than a lot of genres, is historically very representative of cultural fears of the time. A lot of like moral panic stuff, which is not, which other horror genres also do. Slasher, you can tell slashers date themselves in a very clear way. Completely earnest slashers. Um, so the summer camp horror, right? Like that, even as a concept, is very dated, right? And like, kids still go to summer camp, but the summer camp setting is meant to evoke a very specific feeling, right? It is in direct conversation with things like sleepaway camp, the infamously problematic movie Sleepaway Camp, which obligatory sleepaway. Friday the 13th, which full disclosure caught. I've actually never seen a Friday the 13th movie. I know they're like famous. I'm gonna watch the first one before the next stream. So I'll come back and I'll have a whole like proper talk about that. But when people think summer camp horror, they think Jason. He's the guy. The summer camp has a very specific function, which I think is interesting. Which I think is super interesting because a lot of horror is very isolation based. Summer camps create a really unique opportunity because it's fake isolation, where like in theory you can leave. So in Dead Space, Isaac's trapped in space. There's like nowhere he can go. But something like a summer camp, people are driving in, but I think that like that sense of isolation, you don't have great access to cell service, which also works really well. Horror, it allows you to do, people talk about like struggles of modern day horror because everyone has phones now and they can record and call the police and da 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 da. The summer camp cleans up a lot of those sort of narrative problems in a very practical way. But also you get that woodsy feeling, right? It's a nature setting, but there's still some sense of civilization. So really cool in that respect. You also have, the woods are scary. I think hikers are brave. Me personally, I'm not out there. The woods, I don't know who's out there. I don't know what they got going on. The woods are a good setting. Summer camp's a great setting. Also, summer camp's a good setting because it's a bunch of teenagers and children who notoriously have a really bad matchup into grown men with knives and guns, right? Like, it's really easy to understand why that's scary, both as a person who was a teenager, right? Like you're like, oh, that would be scary for me, but also as a parent, right? I think that one sort of underrated aspect of horror is, I guess I'd call it like secondhand empathy. Like if you watch something like The Brood, right? Part of what I think makes that movie scary, there's a particular scene that I think about a lot in The Brood where there's a school teacher who is killed by the brood monsters in her classroom. And I remember watching that scene, and my sort of visceral reaction to that was, oh, that's so horrible. The idea of dying in the place where your kids come to see you, that's going to ruin them. Like, even apart from being murdered, which sucks, right? There are these sort of secondhand, sort of existential fears, the way that we die and where we die, that slashers are pretty good about interacting with. And I guess I'll just, projects to keep in front of mind, things like Halloween, obviously, the slasher, we already mentioned Friday the 13th. What else? Scream, I guess. Scream, actually, I do think is an important, meta horror project. Particularly because one criticism that I've heard of this game, I remember when it first came out, was people saying that they thought that the dialogue was cheesy. I dropped the eraser. And they are right. But the reason it's cheesy is like it's intentional, right? It's a feature, not a bug. And that brings me to a very important aspect of not all horror, but important enough to the horror genre that it's worth mentioning, which is camp. So we're talking about summer camps, and we're talking about camp as an aesthetic. Um, big, big preface incoming. I'm not an expert in camp. It's a very nuanced topic with very specific definitions, and there are people who are much smarter than me, have written a lot of really good things about camp. So everything I'm about to say is a very surface level overview of the concept. So camp, the way that I would describe camp. Well, first of all, anyone who's watching this, you have seen and you like things that are camp, right? Like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies are camp. Everyone loves Spider-Man 3. Everyone loves Bully Maguire, right? Spider-Man 3 is super camp. You know, he's like da 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 da. Incredible. That's camp. You get it. You already get it, right? Star Wars Episode 3. Hello there. All of that stuff is camp. There are so many other examples. The way that I describe camp, I was like poking around, looking at definitions, but I didn't want to use other people's language. So after talking with some people about it, I decided to settle on the idea of camp as being earnest irony. So camp is a big part of engaging. That's a terrible arrow. Oh. A big part of understanding camp is understanding it as earnest irony with a maximalist aesthetic. So camp is playing up things, and it's a form of play. It's a form of play within a play that is fiction. So obviously, the world of fiction is a realm of make believe where we can do whatever we want and it's fun. Camp takes that to another level where it says we're gonna up that to an 11. And what that does is it allows you to engage with genres in a really interesting way where you are exploring essentially the meta commentary of them without trying to fourth wall break. So camp allows you access to deconstructing things or deeply interrogating certain genres or ideas or tropes and bringing them to the audience's attention in a way that is intentionally heavy-handed without basically stopping your movie to do a video essay. So it's a really interesting tool, and there's a lot of nuance and sort of cultural history to it. A lot of history as it pertains to the origins of the word camp and how it applies to, like, it's heavily coined by gay men and their relationship to camp and a lot of 1950 melodramas. Then you get an evolution of that. Like you have things like blaxploitation films are very camp. Kung fu movies. I think certain kung fu movies are. I'd say kung fu movies are camp. Things like Enter the Dragon is camp, right? There are a lot of interesting mid 20th century touchstone camp films that are not intentionally camp, but they're camp nonetheless. There's a very meaningful difference between intentional camp, unintentional camp. Like I said, that's not of expertise. We won't get into it, but pay attention to the way that characters talk in this game, the things they say and do. Because it's super. Anything else? A little note about Cabin in the Woods. I don't really need to talk. You guys know that movie. Yeah, we gotta get into it because I got a game. Let me know if the game is too quiet, by the way. I think it's not, but I also might just be wrong. It's a tad loud. Interesting. Okay, I turned it down a bit. I'll turn it down a little bit more. We'll see. Okay. That looks. Oh well, the music's literally not fun. I think I'll just have to hot check the levels. I did not want to test the sound levels for this, or I tested the sound levels a little bit last night, but. This is streamer mode, so I don't know. I don't know what song's actually supposed to be playing here. Yeah, I know. Streamer mode songs, you know. I like the camera work in this too, where it's clearly alternating between like what is meant to be an anime PO or animal POV and normal camera work. This type of game does get to do a really cool thing where it basically gets to function like a movie does. Yeah, Bleach has cooked my brain. Listen, you can tell how excited I am for the Thursday stream.
Why'd you kill the music?
I think you know why.
I don't think I do.
It begins with an L. Like the L word.
Lesbians?
Lost, Max. We're lost.
We're in geographic flux.
Right, so lost.
That's debatable.
See, they're already saying silly stuff. Also this like Fallout-esque, you know.
Take a moment to consider the following, as it will guide you through the various twists and turns that may appear during your stay at Hackett's Quarry. What you see here are quick-time events, or QTEs, which will help you to act at just the right time. Watch your step. Hackett's Quarry can be a dangerous place if you're not paying attention to your surroundings. Take your eye off the ball, and it could spell disaster. The path you tread is yours to choose, but that doesn't mean there won't be obstacles along the way.
Oh, heads up.
I actually almost failed that. I'm not even joking. Not even joking, I almost failed that QT. I thought it was showing like a PlayStation prompt, but it was just like what direction to move the
experience.
That's
Oh, right, that's where we're going. I lost track like 200 miles ago.
200 miles ago, huh?
Yeah. You know what, Max? It's okay. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
You know, if Columbus hadn't got lost and landed on these golden shores, there would be no United States of America. Goodbye hot dogs. See you later apple pie.
Columbus never actually landed in North America.
What are you talking about?
Didn't even know he wasn't in Asia.
Are you serious?
This is camp, by the way.
Who didn't want to admit he was
This
lost.
is this is
another
very
guy who's
camp.
got a whole day named after him. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh my god. Okay, just get us to camp already before I roll my eyes out of my head, please.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
But also, yeah, if you're interested in camp, there are people way like who write books about the subject. I'm so like map. who are way better at talking about it than
What
I
is it?
am. Like, there are different layers to, like,
Yeah,
types of
yeah.
camp. It's
No,
a
but
whole...
seriously, what happened to the normal map?
This is the normal map.
The one on the phone?
No bars.
Of course not.
Okay, let's see. So we are... Well, I guess they don't put summer camps on maps. Have you seen any signs for it? Hey, eyes on the road!
Whoa!
They almost hit Gollum, bro. Oh! Oh, Now... I didn't do that QTE right. This might be rough. I was thinking about the ghost girl in the back of the car that was there for like a split second.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, still in one piece.
Jesus Christ, what do you think that was? A bear?
What? No, Max, that wasn't a bear.
What was it?
I think it was a person.
Did you hear the music sting? The
Do you think we hit a person?
I don't know. I mean, it was really close, like really close, but maybe we didn't.
like this clip. I just.
What is it?
I really have this car up.
We have all seen like this
Well, maybe
scene,
it
right?
looks
Like it's
worse than it
very.
I
You
should
know.
check out the damage before we try to start it up again, huh? Could you grab my, the toolbox from the trunk?
Yeah.
Like, oh, the car's crashed in the rain and da 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 da. But that like is the point, right? Horror is a very self-referential genre in a way that not every... So like all genres are self-referential to some extent. Horror is uniquely self-referential, and I think that's part of where the camp of horror comes from, is that horror fans, people who make horror movies for other people who like horror movies in a way that is not true of other genres. So a lot of times, like I said, I'm the guy who will watch a B-list horror film and be like, that was peak, and it's like maybe just the worst movie ever made. But it's like because horror people make stuff where they're like, I don't need the movie to be good, I just need this one scene to kick ass, and then you're like, yes, the absolute cinema, this is the good movie. Also, going back to the ghost girl thing, one thing that I think is an interesting sort of like trope or tool is the... When did I talk about this? There was some stream I talk about narrative dissemination, which is basically like when and how the audience is given information. One thing that horror loves to do, in movies specifically, and this sort of genre of game can get away with it as well, is play with what is or isn't real, or also like what characters in the story can or cannot see, right? So we as the audience saw that girl in the back of the car. That's scary for us. Part of the reason that is scary is because we know that these characters didn't see that, right? And it gives you that like, girl, look out behind you, right? You're talking to the screen. Some other genres will like do that to some extent, but horror loves showing the audience things that they don't show the characters, because it increases that anxiety, because it lets you anticipate the scare in the same way that I was gonna say abuses camera movement, like takes advantage of certain camera angles because they deny the viewer certain amounts of information, like when you know that a certain camera shot is gonna lead to a jump scare, right? So all that's like the same thing.
It's not so bad.
My mom's gonna kill me.
Oh, am I supposed to go to the trunk? Oh, yapping. QTEs.
At certain times throughout the night, opportunities will present themselves, giving you the chance to take matters into your own hands. It is worth noting that they are only suggestions. You don't have to act upon them. In fact, sometimes it's better not to.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go for a deathless run. I mean... Now, I do know, like I said, I know what happens to these characters. Well, maybe I don't, actually.
Max, why didn't you tell me?
I've seen this cutscene, though. Or this, like, sequence. But I don't really remember it.
Thanks, hon.
Yeah. Do you need a hand?
Yeah, actually, if you could just shine a light right here.
Shine a light on.
Perfect, thank you.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Just picture yourself curling up in front of a big old fire pit singing campfire sing-alongs.
I don't think people curl up right in front of big old fire pits.
Oh, sing-alongs are in Friday the 13th.
wait,
I
don't
watched,
have
like,
a
the first
fire?
2 minutes of it yesterday.
Picture
Like I said, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I started watching it, and then I did not finish
Anywhere's
it.
better than here.
The opening to that movie is a sing-along, though. So that's... Oh? Who was that? Maybe he forgot to shred it, bro.
Where are you going?
Just over here.
Just stay there for a second, okay? I'm almost done.
You know what the Happy Women's Month, everybody.
What? You're not the boss of me.
I still want you wandering off on your own.
Excuse me.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, it better not be.
I'm sorry. I really gotta concentrate for a second, okay?
Yes.
Tell him about himself.
Look, I think there's someone down there, okay?
What's that?
They could be hurt. I'm gonna go check it out.
Let's split up, gang. When was the last Scooby-Doo video game made? Someone?
Good idea, Laura. So thoughtful of you.
Ouchie. Oh, that was a weird loading screen.
Rose.
Dude, my brain's so cooked. I started trying to look for evidence. I'm L.A. Noir pilled. I was like, we gotta solve this murder. The fool, I wonder who this is. We all know a fool when we see one, don't we? Innocence and freedom, or recklessness and risk-taking. Spontaneity, actions, without thought, but the consequences to match. Think and don't get burnt. The fool. What do we got here? Was that the ghost lady that we saw? Harem Scarum poster. Prologue. Oh. Traveling sideshow. It looks like it's been here a while. Left forgotten in the woods. Are those burn marks around the edges? I don't know. Maybe this is like L.A. Noire. We're solving mysteries. I like the Resident Evil 1 style camera thing going on here too. Dude, the music is so... Sorry. I just, like, the musical... like, it's so... I do really like how this game is super fully leaning into the... This is an 80s horror movie thing. Like they're using the synths and the wide camera angles. It's so fun. It's very charming. Button. I've seen this movie. I do think it's fun how it's playing with this sort of anachronistic. Huh? That was fun. That was cool. I do like the anachronistic, like, it is framed like in with this 80s aesthetic, but the movie takes place in like current year, which is very cool. I kind of wish more things did stuff like that, honestly. I think it's the aesthetics mixing is very fun, and it's sort of a lost opportunity to not do it. Some things do. It Follows is like that too, actually. Also a very good horror movie. Oh, did you see her? Oh, who's there?
Where are you?
Return the slab. Now, do we think that this lady's talking about Silas, the League of Legends champion? Oh my. I'm warming up.
Max?
What if I fail every QTE then?
Max? Max!
Hey, why are you shouting?
Does the game
What?
end early if you fail too many QTEs?
What the hell was that?
Now!
Okay.
It's true. Famously, ghosts can't get in cars.
Did you see it?
No, but I heard something. Let's just get out of here. Come on!
Oh, God, I thought you said you checked it.
I did check it, and it was fine. Honey, I know you're on edge, but you gotta calm down, okay?
I am not on edge, Max. I'm freaking the fuck
It was
out.
probably just an animal or
No,
something.
it wasn't an animal. You didn't
Literally
see it
a
was
woman.
or
This isn't helping, all right? Go! There we go. We're good. See?
Please just get us out of here. Max!
I'm trying.
Classic.
We're okay. We're safe in the car, really. We're gonna be okay.
Jeez!
Oh, fuck. Oh my god, my heart just exploded.
Roll it down.
Why does he have blood on his neck?
Hi, officer. How are you doing this evening?
Are either of you injured?
No, well, she bumped her head.
Well, barely bumped it. I mean, I can't even feel it. My bump, not my head. I'm fine.
Really, we're fine. We're just a little shaken up.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they deserve to die, lol. That is actually a big part of the slasher
You folks want to tell me what happened here?
is like the last girl trope, which I don't think this game does that, but like a big part, a very important thing to pay attention to specifically in slasher films is who lives and who dies and where and how characters die. It's a super like slashers more than any horror genre rely very heavily on the moral aesthetics of death. Um, which makes them really interesting. Like, it's really easy to do close readings of slasher movies because they're so upfront about their beliefs. Which is sometimes meant to be subversive, right? Like, sometimes it's a commentary on things, but sometimes it is like when I talked about Sleepaway Camp. That movie is very clear about what it believes in not a nice way. Anyway, do we lie for content or do we tell the truth? We'll lie for content. We'll lie for content.
Well, we were just driving and it's really, really dark out here.
We were drunk driving for fun.
I don't know, we must have hit like a pothole or something because we swerved and now here we are. I mean, these roads are really not in great shape.
Yeah. Sir?
The cop doesn't believe you.
Keep the car running.
Why do you smirk like that?
Sir?
Is this guy like the all-time scariest cop?
I don't know.
He looks kind of like the dude from Terminator 2.
Yeah, I'm not a criminal.
Now, you folks want to tell me just what in the hell you are doing all the way out here this late at night?
We'll be friendly.
We're heading up to Hackett's Quarry summer camp. We're new counselors.
Oh, the
One
quarry
night
thing
early.
is a
No,
double
we know.
entendre.
But we figured we'd get in early and
Because
scope
it's
it out.
called Hackett's
They know
Quarry,
we're
but
coming.
like the
We called ahead.
because quarry is
And to
prey,
be honest, sir, one of
but
us
also
kind of
quarry is.
oversold
You guys see
navigation
the stream
skills, and
title.
I
I
was
don't think
completely
it's
lost.
chill.
You're not gonna make it to Hackett's Quarry. Not tonight. Harbinger Motel. It's the nearest place. You can bunk up there for the night, okay?
I think we're just gonna stick to the plan, sir. I mean, Mr. Hackett knows we're coming and we called ahead.
No, ma'am. You're gonna head to the Harbinger Motel. Do you understand?
I'll Karen out. I'll Karen out.
With all due respect, sir, why can't we go to Hackett's Quarry?
Because I told you to go to the motel.
Okay, I just don't understand what the problem.
Ma'am, please step out of the vehicle.
Whoa.
What? Why?
Officer, she didn't do anything.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, if you wouldn't mind stepping out of the vehicle, I would just like to show you a route on your map there.
For sure.
Son, remain in the vehicle.
Son, remain in the vehicle. I will shoot you.
Okay.
She just put the map on the wet hood of the
Okay.
car.
So, we
What? Ugh.
are right about here.
Does licking pencils do
Harbinger
anything?
Motel.
Yeah, no. If they were black, it'd be GG.
Right, okay, and
It'd be.
where was Hackett's
Listen.
Quarry?
There's a reason there are no black people in summer camp horror movies.
I'm sure the fine folks at the Harbinger Motel can guide you there first thing in the morning.
Why do you do the pen thing? I'm gonna do that with my expo marker. But all right, chat. I'll just get sick. Why they? See, this is silly.
Please.
I'm gonna shoot her.
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning your face, queen.
Hold. Still.
No, I'll let him touch my face.
Yeah.
Nasty ass. Ew, why do you whisper?
Fresh as a daisy.
Ugh. Ugh.
You can return to vehicle, ma'am.
Why you think that? Fresh as a daisy? You can't say that, Unc. You can't be talking like that in March, big dog.
Harbinger Motel. Stay on the road. Watch out for potholes.
Don't you need like
Have
a statement?
good night.
Bum, 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 bum.
Why is this guy just sitting there?
He just got in his car. I'll be nice. I feel like
That guy was giving me major weirdo
The
vibes.
dude needed like at least a dozen showers.
Oh my god, I know.
What was up with the thing?
I-
Did you see
was,
that?
Was it blood?
Nice to meet you. Oh man.
All right, let's get back on the road.
Yes.
I think
On
we've
the
had enough
road,
woodland
yeah.
encounters for one night. Thank you very much.
Agreed. So where's this motel?
Okay, so we're here,
Mm-hmm.
and the motel is here,
Okay.
but we're going here.
What's there?
Hackett's Quarry.
How'd you do that?
I don't know, kind of tricked him into showing me.
Very slick. Are you sure we shouldn't just get to the motel and just listen to this guy's advice?
Honey, you really want to listen to the advice of some creep-ass cop who told us in the middle of the creep-ass woods to go to some creep-ass hotel?
in fairness, you're going to a
No,
creep ass summer camp.
Yeah,
Let's hit the road, shall we?
that's what I thought.
Ma'am?
Oh my god, if he called me ma'am one more time, I was gonna shove that badge up his dick hole.
Not
Seriously,
sounding.
do I look like a ma'am to you? I got like 20 years before I'm a ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Bro said, mm-hmm.
20's debatable.
Easy.
I mean, I'm kind of into ma'ams.
Okay, we're done here.
Hackett's Quarry. Also, all summer camps have to have a lake, obviously.
You gotta be kidding me. There's nobody here. We drive all the way the fuck out here.
Max, can we just look around before we jump to conclusions?
Did you actually even talk to Mr. Hackett, or did you just leave a message?
Well, what's the difference?
This is the difference.
Hello?
I guess he doesn't check his voicemail.
How was I supposed to know that?
I don't check my voicemail.
I mean, clearly there's somebody here.
Yeah, or it's just an abandoned car, and this is a complete waste
Why
of
would
time.
there be an abandoned...
I'll beat the car.
Max, come on. Max, don't be a dick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is anybody home?
Yelling at night is kind of scary. I do love how they brushed off the whole ghost thing. I respect that they got over it really fast. Oh my god, the tank controls on the flashlight is sending me. What's that? Oh my, I can't see. No. Maybe every video game really is just an LA Noire-like. Some might even call this the Dark Souls of LA Noire-likes. Sure is. Ooh, a treehouse. I hope we get to go to the treehouse. That's a good set piece. Boathouse, car park. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Ominous.
Fun. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
It's very damp here. Damp and dank and dark. See, I don't know what business you got messing around in the padlock to the basement.
Hey! Hey, are you okay?
Leave Gollum alone.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some help. Max! Max, get over here!
What's going on?
She's griefing low-key.
There's somebody in the bunker. I think they might be stuck.
Stuck? Is it Mr. Hackett?
I don't know. Just bring some tools so we can break the lock. Hey, I'm back. We're gonna get you out of there.
She's griefing Max really hard here.
Wait, what are these?
I don't know, you just said tools.
Why didn't you just bring... Look, there's someone in there.
I'm not seeing anyone.
What? No, look.
I'm looking, I am.
There was definitely
They
someone
never catch me in a horror movie.
Okay, so...
True. Me personally, I'm different. Wrenches, right? Because you can break locks.
You sure?
Yeah, saw it online.
I watched a TikTok on it. How to break and enter.
Damn. You need a hand?
Yeah.
Although I feel like, in fairness to them, if you saw someone locked in a basement, like if you don't know you're in a horror movie, right? It's kind of like the like alignment chart. Okay, so Evil Dead also can't. Like they reference Evil Dead here.
Hello?
Like this game is super self-aware, you know, which is not. Being self-aware does not absolve you of
hurt?
criticism,
You okay?
obviously, but I think that the whole, like, people being like, oh, well, the dialogue's so cheesy thing was like, I mean, yeah, that's the joke.
Be
Which, if you don't find it funny, that's fine, right? It's not, you know, it's not for everyone. That's okay. But yeah, it's like the alignment chart thing where it's like detectives who could solve the Death Note case and could could intuit the mechanics of the Death Note. It's like that thing. That's how I feel about like horror, where I'm like, if I knew I was in a horror movie, then I'd be fine. But if I didn't, I feel like I might get cooked. Ian. A dog with a person name? Could Phelps could not. I don't think Phelps can solve the Death Note case. I don't think.
Max?
Phelps is not intuiting the mechanics of the Death Note. I love Cole, but he's not built like that. A skeleton. I'm really just still not over how bad of a military man Cole is. Not everyone's built for the military. Listen, when you're just when you let anyone sign up like that, you don't know who you're getting.
Hun, maybe it was a possum or something.
No, there was someone here, I swear.
He was really bad though.
It's been kind of a night, you know? Let's just get to the motel. We can come back here first thing in the morning. We can check everything out, but... I mean, you must be exhausted. I know I am. I think our imagination...
Max?
Very funny. I think our imaginations.
Max! Max!
His blood. Help.
Poor Max, man.
I didn't bleed a lot.
He deserved so much better. He got done so dirty. You have to help Max. Damn, he's even moving his legs. He's putting in work to save himself. Let's go, Max. No way. The doctor's in the quarry? The LA Noire cinematic universe? This wouldn't have happened if he hadn't gotten rejected from college. Yes, it would have.
Look like the goddamn Harbinger Motel to you?
It's still summer, like he wouldn't be at... I like that line. Who is that? Who'd he say that to? Oh, it is. That's funny. That's funny that it's Fly Me to the Moon. In normal, that's funny. Streamer mode, they took everything from us. That's so sad. The Quarry. That was off-brand. That was like store-brand Fly Me to the Moon. That's really funny. Oh yeah, and they do these like interlude things, don't they?
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the show. We are friends.
Oh, this is the old lady who was walking around in the woods.
I've waited for you. I've waited, yes. So I do hope our time together proves enlightening. There's no need to worry. I'm here to help you. Think of me as your guide into the unknown. It's exciting, yes, and terrifying. But if you're brave enough, if you let me help you,
Don't say would.
I can help you.
What are we saying?
We can help each other. This is the card you found. The Fool. I wonder who this is. We all know a fool when we see one, don't we?
Toxic.
Innocence and freedom. Or recklessness and risk-taking. Spontaneity. Actions like
Yeah, okay. I'd help her cross the street. Yeah, okay, man.
consequences to match. Think. think and don't get burnt. I can show you more if you'd like me to.
I'm alright. I guess we'll see more. What does that mean?
This is what might come to pass.
Oh, these grieve you though. These like actually give you fake information. They like lie. They like show you things, but it's like wildly out of context.
There are secrets out there, you know. Secrets and lies. Paths to uncover, on which I can shed light, if you let me. Help me help you. And remember, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
I love that song. What does it kill you? Make you stronger. Generic generic hey stomp clap song. Zack and Cody song.
Ladies, peace and love.
See you later, kids.
Yeah, Hackett's Quarry forever.
You know how many hearts are broken on the last day of summer camp? It's like a romance apocalypse.
Why is he? I don't really like the face. He's like, Himbo Gaming.
I mean, you never know. The universe has a kind of way of working these things out.
So the cop just killed our boy at the end of that scene. I wonder what would happen if you left him. I think that scene ends this because it's the prologue. It's just like a tutorial thing.
Okay, spell it.
Nothing to spell. You know, we're cool.
Oh, so cool.
We are
Is that
super.
Bella Thorne? I forget who's in this. The
So she
cast,
comes
it's
to
like
us, huh?
a lot of like real actors. Like Justice Smith is in this, and like
Quit it.
other people.
Hi, Emma. Hey.
It's not Bella Thorne, I don't think.
Okay, this is You've heard of spatial awareness before, right?
Spatial awareness is for nerds.
True, I've been
The
saying that.
last couple of bags, will you?
Yes, boss.
Say hi to Emma for me.
You're a bad person.
Yes, I am.
Oh, real quick, I want to talk. Good face. I want to talk about the prologue real quick. Oh, it's You're right. The Wendy Wu. Yeah, I forget her name. Yeah, she was in that. She was in Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. I forget her name. I should just turn the monitor so I can actually see it. Okay, so let's talk about teasers. So, yeah, Brenda's song. Yeah. So, that opening, that prologue scene, or that like the tutorial chapter in this game, is in the movies. Well, actually, in like TV, you call it a teaser. So you have teasers and you have tags. Teasers and tags are usually a thing in TV shows. So like NCIS. A lot of police procedurals love to do teasers where they show you the crime at the beginning, like your Law and Orders and whatever. They do teasers. Tags are more a thing in like comedy shows. So if you watch something like Abbott Elementary, Rick and Morty, both of those have teasers and tags, which are like the things before the opening, and which is the teaser, and the thing at the end after the credits. Smiling Friends also does tag. Horror is one of the few movie genres that does teasers and tags fairly consistent. The reason for that is, I mean, I think the biggest reason, it's twofold. Actually, it sets, so the value of the teaser is that it gives you your tone. It sets the tone of your project right away, and it also sets your buy. So if anyone who watches me for long enough, you'll hear me talk about buys a lot in storytelling, because I think it's a very useful way to think about how people present ideas. The buy of a story is easily explained. It's like the scope of something. So you have big buys and you have small buys, and you want to establish the buy of your story as soon as possible so that the audience, so you can set audience expectations, right? People need to kind of know what your thing is. They don't need to know everything that's happening, of course. That's no fun. But they need to know the realm that they're playing in. So what's the buy in Star Wars? Star Wars is a big buy, right? The first thing you see in Star Wars is a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Boom, they give it to you, right? You get the opening scroll about the, the Empire, blah, 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 blah. And then you see a spaceship being chased by another spaceship. You, in the first 5 minutes of that movie, are given the scope, which is a galaxy. And the thing about having a big buy is that it gives you access to a bunch of other things within that. Your audience, if you start out in space, your audience will never be surprised when you go to a different planet, right? Like, oh, we're in space. Why not space wizards? Why not lasers and giant that blow up planets and, giant monsters like the Rancor and whatever? You get so much room, right? Rom-coms set much smaller buys, right? If you're watching, How Harry Met Sally, go with that, sure. Aliens aren't allowed to show up in that movie, right? Like, you can't do that. That's so teasers set your buy. They also tease in horror specifically. They set the buy, set your tone, and they give you a hint of the monster, right? These are the types of scares you can expect. They're in this realm. It's slasher. It's sci-fi. It's supernatural. It gives you all this stuff. What else? Theme also. I would say teasers are useful for theme. They also function in the vessel of foreshadowing as well. If you notice, we didn't see the girl die. Well, we didn't see either of them die. We assume Max died, which is fair because he lost a lot of blood. But we didn't see the girl die, right? So the thing about horror teasers is that when you see them, whatever happens to them is going to come back up later. So since we didn't see the girl die, we're definitely going to see her show up later in the game, right? So that's just something to keep in the back of your head. You're going to be like, okay, there are already pieces at play for me to be aware of and engage with a player. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Time to get into some goofy, silly camp dialogue. Harry Met Sally should have been Mike Wazowski's origin story. I don't know how to... Okay, man. My mods. My moderator. Oh, my head's like blocking the whiteboard. Oh, whatever, it's fine. See, oh, also, this is fun. I love how when it starts the game, it positions you immediately in front of the cellar door. Which this is... I guess it's half game design, half narrative design, right? And, like, if you look at how... I don't know how to show this, like, on... I don't have, like, a thing to draw on the screen with. But if you look at how the pillars are set up, right? They guide the eye toward the door, which is yellow. No, I know it's Billy Crystal. I'm just... Whatever. So if you look at how the pillars, right, how they're parallel, the parallel sets of pillars guide your eyes to the big yellow door at the end of the hallway. The game wants you to walk here, right? But rather than letting you interact with that, you got to interact with... I guess you can interact with the door. No, you can't, actually, at all. That's cool, right?
Hey, what do you,
and that's Justice Smith of I Saw the TV Glow fame, but also other things that are not I Saw the TV Glow.
Jesus Christ. Hey, are you guys gonna help with the bags or what?
Oh, I was actually just working on fixing the door.
Dylan, come on.
Broken.
Dylan, please.
I can't. It's.
I gotta get the last bags in there. Come on.
What's wrong with this thing? It's just.
Dylan, please.
Sorry, bro.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
So another thing, very specific to like the sort of like the teen slasher horror thing is that like, and this is more for movies than games, but I still think it bears mentioning. You have to be really aggressive about establishing your characters ahead of time and their relationships to one another. Because if your audience doesn't care at all when, so-and-so dies, right, then you lose a lot of that impact. Oh, you can just climb back out? I thought he was going to close the window.
Oh, double skill.
Do I get triple skill? No? Alright, fair enough.
Ugh. Horror. I hate horror.
See? There's a... Camp. Oh, I hate horror. Unaware. He doesn't know Omega Lol. Were they having deep dish pizza? What it... Imagine punishing the kids by making them eat deep dish pizza on the last day of summer camp. That's crazy.
All right. Got the bags.
Great. All by yourself, huh?
Yep.
Guess you're gonna have to get used to that.
Oh my god, you are so mean.
At least I'm honest.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, you're not telling me the whole truth about you and Emma, are you, son?
Son. I like the 1,000-yard stare he has. We'll play silly playthrough.
Oh, okay. So now I'm the one who's not telling the whole story, huh?
Oh, well, this is the bait I just gotta take, Jake. Oh. Oh, sorry, I just got so distracted about that rhyme. I forgot what we were...
Oh, no. You were telling me how you totally have a thing for Ryan.
Ooh.
Wait, are we talking about Ryan, the sailing instructor with the sexy brooding loner thing that totally doesn't do anything for me at all?
Mischievous.
Ah, sexy, huh?
Hottest
Sexy,
ever by
huh?
far.
Okay, sure.
Look, it was all settled by the girls in bunk 7, like second day of camp. It goes Ryan, me of course, then Dylan, Emma, Abby,
Okay.
Nick, and then Mr. H, and...
Okay, are you almost finished? Please?
Yep, that's it. That's everyone. So she really just dumped her ass, huh?
I don't... Okay. Her whole thing is like, how are we gonna make this work? Different schools, blah, blah, blah. My whole thing is like, you know, maybe long distance, blah, 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 blah. And she was just like, Jacob.
She gave you the look, huh?
Yeah, do not pass go.
Man, she just got you wrapped all the way around that dainty little finger of hers. How does she do it?
Okay, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe she does have like this superpower over me, but you know what? Maybe I like it.
Crazy.
Oh, likes it. Check. Totally not in denial.
Oh,
Check.
Okay. Wow, the fumes of jealousy are just stifling over here.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, I guess some girls don't have what it takes to hang with the big dog.
You're a real charmer, you know that?
The big dog. The big dog.
Look, I'm just saying, I don't know why you didn't make a move on Ryan. You should have seized the moment.
Well, can't seize a moment that never happened.
Yeah, well, you can't wait for it to come to you. You gotta make the moment happen yourself.
So true,
Oh, right.
Kim.
Chase the moment around all summer like a dog with 2 dicks until it dumps you on the last day of camp.
Damn.
Okay. Not gonna miss it, Caitlin. Okay, so are we sure that this old rust bucket's roadworthy?
I fear he's cooking here. I kinda like that too. Caught.
Might actually kill me.
Hey, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
Well, I haven't killed you yet. And you're still pretty pathetic.
Hey, shut up.
Get his ass.
Okay, so, total hypothetical, but if I was like a huge asshole and I wanted to break down the van so we'd have to spend another night here, what exactly would I need to do?
Well, you'd probably break the fuel line, or, I don't know, rip out the rotor arm. And yes, that would make you a total asshole.
Okay, and what does a rotor arm look like again?
It's like a arm that's all rotary. You know, it's under the little black dome with the leads.
I see.
Jake, you do realize that even if we somehow did get stuck out here, one more night with Emma wouldn't make a difference. Trust me, Chick's made up her mind.
Yeah. Sure. Guess we'll just have to find out.
Guess we'll just have to find. I feel like breaking the fuel line's insane. I like the look, like there's not someone looking right at you.
Come on with me, buddy. I'll put you right back tomorrow. No harm, no foul.
Up here, my dudes.
Why did they look like they're up to something?
Hey, Jacob.
What?
I'm
No,
here, my
dude,
dudes.
please, don't.
Along.
Oh, Nick! Boom. Oh. There it is.
Oh,
Ooh.
man, good sight.
Ooh.
Freak.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh, I wish I had some singles.
Freaks. I'm surrounded by freaks.
God forbid men have hobbies.
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna get the whole no technology thing, but take me back, world.
You would have thought Mr. H could have, like, charged up our phones, like, a little bit.
Nothing's ever your fault, is it?
You know, you should really just save it for emergencies only. Unless, of course, is being dumped an emergency?
Damn.
Oh, Ben.
What? What? I love like the dead space.
Okay, well, at least I had a relationship this summer.
Ooh, damn, now we burned.
Yeah, well, maybe
Now
not
we
everyone is
burned.
looking for a hookup.
Okay, let's all put our little dicks away and get this show on the road, huh?
Where's everybody else?
Why would I know that?
Sometimes you know stuff I don't.
Oh,
I don't
that's kind of
really know
nice.
how to respond to that.
You say, Nick, you're way smarter than me, and you're a super hot stud who gets any chick he wants.
Okay, yeah, keep dreaming, Junior.
Oh, they're friends. Chat. They're getting along so that when the horror starts, we'll be sad. What if nothing bad happens at all in this game, actually? And it's just like a nice... It's like a nice, wholesome last day at camp. Everyone goes home. Max actually just fell on a packet of ketchup. He's just taking a nap. This girl's also in something. I just don't remember what it is.
Bear. Status report? We are officially empty nesters. High five up top.
The voices in my head wanted me to
boy.
miss the high five,
You're about
but
to
I
get your
fought
phone
back.
back, aren't you? Let's go collect our bags and away from this mosquito-infested backwoods dump.
Door's locked, bags inside.
Fuck me.
Yep.
Well, it's obvious what we have to do here.
Find someone with a key?
Shape our destiny. And by shape our destiny, I mean shape our way through this crappy lock and grab our bags.
We gotta break in.
Okay. Let's do it. We better not get in trouble.
The
I won't tell
voices.
if you won't tell.
Mr. Hackett's gonna find out.
So what? He'll just think it was a bear or something.
Have you ever seen a bear in these woods?
No, but that doesn't mean they're not out there.
So true. Just like weapons of
point.
mass destruction.
All right, let's do this. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
That felt like it was not
All
locked.
about the power of positive thinking.
Why do I ever listen to you?
Because I'm always right.
Are you sure they're gonna think it was a bear?
Oh my god, relax. It's not like we killed someone.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna take another look around, make sure we didn't miss anything.
Go nuts.
Emma's proud of me. Massive W. Surely they had them, Kobe. We just didn't look hard enough.
Why would this place be in the news?
Oh, I gotta check. Freak show goes up in flames. North Kill Gazette? What? What newspaper is that? Something about a fire. Wasn't it here at Hackett's Quarry? Okay, so there's a freak show at Hackett's Quarry. So there's something with the freak show. We're gonna come back to that. This could be like is it The Hills Have Eyes? Is that the one with the radioactive hillbillies?
Aw. This was little Izzy's.
Am I thinking of the right? Or is that a different? I do not like The Hills Have Eyes. Not a. And we'll keep it.
Let's get you back to Izzy.
Anything else?
Can't believe I'm actually gonna miss all those lumpy, loose springs.
Sometimes sleeping on a bad bed is kind of fun, low-key. But then you sleep on like a real bed and you're like, oh, wait, this sucks. Don't question what. Sometimes, you know, sometimes things that suck are kind of fun. Like eating dots or Twizzlers. It's like that. Sleeping on like a shitty bed is like eating Twizzlers. If you do it too much, you feel really bad, but like every once in a while, you're like, The taste of plastic is kind of fun.
It's gonna be weird not waking up to Dylan's morning announcements.
And I stand by that. Dream other dreams, man. It's not an aspiration. It's just, you know, sometimes you're like, I could eat some plastic right now. Oh, sorry. This is a Chekhov's gun thing. The announcement thing, that's gonna come back later. What do we have going on? This game looks really good. Something RTX volumetric lighting. Something. So one thing that I think is really interesting that this is doing right now is like, and not every horror thing will do this, but it's very consciously setting a slow tempo right now, right? Like, they gave us this high energy teaser, and now they're like, all right, you're hooked. We can slow it down and get into the, you know, the meat of, okay, the meat of what we're trying to do. And that's, you'll see that in a lot of things. Like, it's very rare to see a project that stays high energy the whole way through, because at a certain point your audience starts to get fatigued from that as well. So it's pretty common you'll get these like high energy moments and you're like, all right, we're gonna bring it back down.
Ready to roll?
Let's do it.
Finally.
Yo, golf cart? Word?
Time to let loose and vamoose this caboose.
That's a bar.
How are you so
dramatic?
Annoying. Confident.
It's just acting. It's what the people want.
True.
So you're faking it?
I mean, in a way, faking it is just being yourself, but louder.
I've been saying that, Queen.
You should try it sometime. You never know who you might impress.
Nah. It's too late now anyway.
For what? You and Nick? You never know unless you put yourself out there. Oh, wow! Oh, nice steering, Tex.
Jinkies.
Jinkies?
Okay, so hypothetically, if I were to put myself out there, what if he ends up being a dud? Kind of like you and Jacob.
Damn.
He's actually really sweet.
Why is Jacob catching strays?
Then why'd you quit it?
Summer fling. We're going to school like 4 states away. He gets it.
Yeah, sure.
But that's us. You and Nick could be different. When do you get his handle? Hit him up.
Oh, I already have his email. It was in the packet they gave to us on the first day.
Riz.
Are you 93?
What's wrong with email?
Rizzing someone up via email is crazy.
Oh, hold on.
I hope this missive finds you well.
But the lodge is that way.
Go right here.
Why?
Come on, scenic route. One last victory lap around the camp.
No, we got a scenic route.
Sure. What's the victory?
2 months. No technology.
I kind of thought it was nice to be offline.
Ugh, I didn't. Plus my subs need me.
True. Chat, that's you.
You know what? I actually believe you.
Abby, was that a compliment?
My subs need
Your
me.
charm is infectious. What can I say? I'd subscribe.
You better. As soon as you get home, sub, share, smash that like button. The Holy Trinity.
Okay, well now I'm.
You heard her.
Oh no, you love.
I didn't say it. You heard her, you know, smash that like
My
button,
favorite
comment,
The fire pit?
subscribe.
The island. Mad secluded, right?
We gotta go to the island. Is that the treehouse over there?
Is that smoke?
Should we tell someone?
looks pretty contained. It's probably just Mr. H burning some stuff before, you know, he closes camp for the summer.
What would you burn before you close camp?
Speaking of which, we should probably, get back.
Oh yeah, worried Nick's, gonna leave without you.
Well, no, they're probably like all waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's waiting for us.
Everyone, yeah. Nick, waiting for you. Everyone, same.
Yeah, get her. Me in the treehouse over ODing on Fend.
Don't worry, Jacob. I got you. I got a full tank of gas, so... Oh, fuck me.
Oh, idiot.
Does nobody own
Get
phone chargers
him.
anymore?
There's no signal out here anyways, dude, okay? This place is like patchy as balls.
Your balls are patchy?
What? No.
It's okay. I'll just go get some juice from
I
the
like that
fridge
Nick
before
is just like
we go.
the...
Ew.
He just reacts to what everyone else is saying. He goes...
Hey, Nick.
Hey, where were you guys?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah,
Ignore
get
her,
him.
please.
Let's go. Just gotta get these bags up onto the...
Oh, hey, here. Let me get it for you.
I can take care of my own bag, thank you.
What? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
Jacob.
'Cause, I mean, it's really not that big
She
of a
can
deal.
take care of her own bag, thank you.
We can both take care of our own bag, thank you.
Get his ass.
Cool.
Stupid.
Abby, do you need...
Yeah,
Can I...
thank you.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely difficult to balance, like, cringe, because it is...
Oh yeah, he's probably off being all brooding and mysterious and alluring somewhere.
I'm here.
It is cringy, but it's
What are you
like...
doing under there? Having a little me party?
I was listening to a podcast, actually.
Oh, podcast. Nice. That's cool.
What's it about?
Yeah, what's it about? Is it about me?
It's definitely hard to do, like,
I was listening to a podcast.
cringe
about
in, like,
you.
a fun way.
If anyone here had a podcast about them, it'd be me.
Yeah, if there was a podcast called How to Look and Smell Like a Butt.
See, like, that line's a
You are
little,
so
you know...
childish.
At least I don't look and smell like a butt.
No, it's a paranormal podcast.
But,
This episode was actually about this place, weirdly enough.
You know, it's like Sharknado or something, you know?
The who of the what's it where now? What's the hag of Hackett's Quarry?
You
The
don't know about
hash-slinging
Hag of Hackett's
slasher.
Quarry.
If I did, would I be asking dumbass?
Tell her about the Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
I don't think she wants to know about the Hag of Hackett's
Can
Quarry.
we just please stop saying the hag of Hackett's Quarry?
Alright, forgive my last message.
It's just a campfire story for the kids. It's
Your Honor.
They're supposedly...
Your Honor, my chat member
an old
didn't
woman
remember that line.
died in a fire a few
You didn't
years
know.
back. She haunts the woods looking for her lost baby boy. There are like reports of whispers or whatever, and this figure that floats around, you know, textbook ghost stuff. Some people say that if she catches you alone, she'll try to turn you into her son.
What does that mean?
Or kill you, or something. I don't know. It's never really been clear. Anyways, Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
You made that up.
It's right here in the podcast, man.
Right here in the podcaster would
Cool
never
story,
lie to
bro.
me.
Seriously though, you should have seen the first time he told the story to the kids at the campfire. They were scarred for life.
I mean, not for life.
You gotta be careful with this stuff, man. This shit's true.
Come on, dude. Bullshit.
What's the holdup, Hacketeers?
Don't ever call me that
Here we go,
again.
Mr. H.
Drop to it. Get those butts in gear.
Don't ever call me a hacketeer
Sorry,
again,
Mr.
bro.
H. You had to liberate some luggage.
Shut up. Maybe if somebody didn't spend so much time trying to press the ladies' bell as ghost stories.
You asked.
Ghost stories?
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
Oh!
Ugh.
Hey, you still have the van key, Mr. H?
Why, yes, I do. You know, I'd lose my head if it wasn't stuck on. Back to the office I go. Give me a hand, would you, Ryan?
Oh, okay.
Yo, Mr. H.
What's up, DJ Dylan?
Any chance I could
DJ
get a
Dylan?
little charge? I want to have some tunes for the road.
No can do.
You know, understanding.
Cool, yeah. No worries.
Good man.
No big deal. You can share my earbuds.
He does not seem happy about that at all. He's like, bro, all you listen to is like breakcore.
So, Chris, I'm actually glad we got a moment to talk.
Uh-oh. I'm not fired, am I?
No, it's just, you know, about the whole thing with the...
Oh, but the whole talking about like urban legends thing is obviously like a horror movie thing too, right? Like, oh, the legend of whatever, and then it's like kind of real for the sake of the.
Hello.
Listen to podcast. No, you didn't miss anything big. It's just a lot of like, you know, it's a lot of setup. It's just setting up the relationships between the characters and like establishing that it's a goofy movie thing. Do I want to see, I kind of want to do listen to podcast because that's funny. Eavesdrop is definitely the correct choice. Listen to podcast is way funnier though. You know what? I'm gonna Jamie, pull up a clip. Pull up a clip of the Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
Sorry about that, bud. Sorry about that, bud.
I'm sorry, Joe Rogan was telling me about the ghosts.
You need a hand looking for the keys?
No, end of summer, busy, you know. Anyway, you were asking me?
Oh, yeah, it was just the whole animation school thing, what you thought I should do.
Right.
We're always going to Cal Arts.
Whether or not I should, like, leave my sister with my grandparents, since I'd have to live on campus, you know, and my mom's not exactly around, so I wouldn't want to leave Sarah on her own. You know, our family's small enough as it is.
Well, family is important, Ryan. Dang it.
It was like non-advice.
Is everything okay? You got a hot date tonight?
Oh boy. If you only knew.
A crazy baddie lined up, Ryan. Shit. Brother.
So, what did you need me for?
You're one of my favorite counselors, Ryan. You know that. One of the good ones.
That's huh? What?
But
what did you mean
know
by
how many
that?
calls I get from parents, letter after letter, with these terrified kids that they send home?
I didn't realize that.
Believe it or not, scaring kids away from sleepaway camp is kind of bad for business. So maybe just ease up on the ghost stories.
That's what I'm. One of the good ones. That's crazy.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was such a big deal.
Gotta understand the repercussions of your actions, Buster. Just stick to Kumbaya next time, okay?
Kumbaya? What the?
What's that?
You guys don't do Kumbaya anymore? Good grief. I'm outgrowing my own cliches.
What the?
Seriously, Chris, what's going on?
Is he wearing a
Just wanna
Lil
get you
Uzi
guys
Vert
safely
t-shirt?
out of Dodge before the sun goes down.
Why?
It's getting dark, Ryan, and it's not safe to drive in the dark.
In fairness, he's right.
And safety is the first step towards fun.
This guy is kind of insane.
Just give me a minute.
Listen, he's on the benzos. Give him a break, dude.
Good goddamn are they?
Will you say goodbye to Caleb and Kaylee for me? They sort of just snuck off.
Well, you'll see him again next year. Caleb works at the scrapyard during the off season, and Kaylee, well, she's still figuring out what she wants to do. She's got her whole life ahead of her. They both just come and go as they please, really. Teenagers, am I right?
Actually, could have used the help packing up since we were short-staffed.
Hey, you guys seem to manage all right. But I'll tell them both you were sad you missed them. Unlocked the van, put the keys in my pocket, came in the office.
I do this with my keys, low-key.
Right where I left them. Let's skedaddle.
Skedaddle. Why does he talk like this?
Make sure they're all ready to go. For real this time.
For real this time.
Wait, how did you get your phone back before the rest of us?
I never turned it in.
Be sure to turn it off before you handed it in, Dylan. Them's the rules, you noob.
Got him. Noob. Pwned.
I try not to dwell on the past, man.
Good. Because it's time to dwell on
Lil
the
bro
minivan.
got no
Get
scope.
on with our respective lives. Move it, let's go. What's the problem?
Ugh, dude, I don't know. I think there's something wrong with the engine, Mr. H.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, dude, it's just like kaput.
All right, let me try.
What, dude? I'm telling you, all right, it's busted.
Well, maybe you're doing it wrong.
Maybe you're doing it wrong.
The fuck, dude?
Enough! Enough, both of you.
About to fight.
Shit. Come on,
All right,
come on.
chill,
go.
dude.
Damn it! I thought I told you kids to check everything.
No, we did. It should be working.
Yeah, well, coulda and shoulda doesn't mean it is, does it?
Bro is mad.
Damn it! Okay. Okay.
Look, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we'll just spend one more night here.
No! No! Just stop. Let me think. Okay. Damn it. You're
I'm
right,
cool.
you're right,
I'm
yeah.
cool.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
I've been locked in on these QTEs.
Hey, Brian. Come here for a sec. Make sure that everybody is inside the lodge for tonight. Lock the doors. No one in, no one out. No one. Got it?
Okay.
I'll be back first thing in the morning. And we'll get you all on the road. You just have to keep everyone inside.
It's kind of crazy that he's not taking, like, any of them. He should stay off the benzos. Yeah, bro might start saying slurs. He's kind of... He's kind of tight about it. I feel like
Wait, we have to stay inside.
bro
until
might start
tomorrow?
saying
Why?
gamer
Where
words
are
of
you going?
power.
Ryan, I need you to trust me. Like I'm trusting you. Can you do that?
Dude, don't talk to me like that, man. I need you to trust me like I trust. You're mean.
And for God's sake, keep the noise down!
So, what was that about?
He said to stay inside. That we're not leaving until the morning.
Are you kidding me?
He's so stupid.
Are you kidding me? What are we supposed to do?
Well,
Listen to podcasts.
We should go inside, like he said.
We could go inside until morning.
Yeah.
Or we could do something else.
What are you talking about?
No Mr. Hackett, no screaming kids. Just a bunch of grown-ass adults ready to cut loose and get down with their animal side.
Oh, hell yeah!
P-A-R-T. Why the fuck not? Alright, it seems like the stars have aligned for us, no?
Okay.
One last epic bonfire blowout for all time.
Oh, dude.
I love.
Fuck yes, I'm in, Nick.
I love the
You're
like
in.
the dead air in this game,
I'm in.
where there are just points where
Dylan's
no one
in,
is saying
obviously.
anything.
My man, Caitlin.
I go where my people need me.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm in. Mr. Hackett seemed pretty insistent we stay in the
Nerd.
lodge.
He was just trying to freak us out, you know, like one of Ryan's stupid ghost stories.
Leave Ryan
Why would he
alone.
want to scare us?
The benzos are cooking his brain. He's scared.
I'm sure he's just looking out for us. No big deal.
All right, yeah.
No,
Party.
I didn't mean.
High five. Touch my hand, Ryan.
Touch my hand, right?
Fine.
Yes.
I just want to go on record and say that this is a bad idea.
God, dude.
True. Now he's legally absolved if anything bad happens. He did go on record.
It's gonna be fine, man. Trust me. It's gonna be chill.
It is not, in fact, going to be chill.
All right. Hacketeers. Party planning.
Don't call me
committee,
that.
let's do
Don't call
this.
me a hacketeer.
Okay.
I'm not
First
a...
things first. Nick and Abby, you will get some firewood. Emma and I will go to the stores for some supplies. And Dylan, you just, I don't know, figure out how to charge the phones or something. All right, let's do this.
Me and the boys. Me and the good old boys. I also do this with my jam in my fridge. Hunting season. It's Carl from Detroit Become Human. What? Not allowed to put a little jam on your face before you go hunting? Lady, are you okay?
I was hoping you'd come back to me. Let's see what you found.
I don't think I found anything.
Empty-handed. You need to look around you, find my cards, and I can help you. Where I'm from, we look out for each other. Find them, please.
Okay.
You'd better be going.
It's just part of rural culture,
still
sure.
early and the moon is bright, but time won't wait. Not for those with a story to tell. Be careful. Look out for yourselves. And look out for my cards.
Okay.
So here we are, stranded in the great American wild with nothing but our wits to guide us. Will humanity prevail, or will we grow ravenous and resort to eating the flesh of the deceased like I saw in that one plane crash movie? First course, filet au Jacob. Rich and full-bodied, this rare beefcake
Damn.
may leave an irritating taste lingering on the palate. An acquired taste, some would say.
Wait, is she gonna post him breaking into the storeroom on her YouTube channel?
Looks like you're trying to thread a needle with a packet of loose sausages.
Oh my god, I'm almost done, okay? Jesus Christ. And for the record, your analogies are very hurtful. Okay, I'm almost there. 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
She loves doing that.
I mean, I could have kicked it.
You loosened it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, she's kind of toxic.
If I were a beer, where would I be hiding?
Why would he keep beer in a place occupied exclusively by children?
What are you doing?
Oh, it's my beer dar. Helps me dar for beers.
Huh. How am I just noticing how super lame you are?
Damn.
What? But it's my beer dar, dude.
it's my beer dar, dude.
Wow, the kids really wiped this place out. Mr. H loved his accessories.
Merch. New LudoLectures merch coming in. That's not true. It's a lie. Yo, the save?
Think it's locked. Don't know what I was expecting.
True, the code was not 1234.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, jackpot! Hey, check out my giant melons.
Oh.
See, you just cut a hole in it.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You pour in your vodka.
Oh,
It's
okay.
party time.
You pour the vodka right in it.
Yeah, it's the most fun you could have with a hole in a watermelon. Or, well, second most.
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna leave you two alone and go look for some more
Do
produce.
not let this man near the produce aisle. Does anyone remember that lady who got hit with the watermelon in season 1 of Amazing Race? It's like the clip on YouTube.
Harem scarum?
It's all coming together. Oh, there are like layers to the clues? Okay. I could do a no tarot card run, but I feel like I should not do that. I should try to find things. I thought I saw something else over here. I guess not. That's the Harem Scarum.
Who buys this crap?
Little trinkets. Yo, it's one of the Jam Boys. Payday mask.
Hello, old friends. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we gotta scare Jacob.
Can't pass up an opportunity like this. Okay, have y'all ever seen a grown man crap his pants? Because you're about to.
Chad, have you ever seen a grown man shit himself? Check this out. Craziest opening to a video of all time.
Oh my. Alright, now where should I hide?
Out here diaper maxing.
Jacob!
Emma? Hello? Look, if you're trying to scare me, it's not gonna work.
That's a classic horror movie voice line. If you're trying to scare me, it's not gonna work.
You're not scared of clowns?
What? No, they're funny.
You think this is supposed to be funny?
It's kind of funny.
I mean, yeah.
Wow. Do you think it's funny now, little boy?
Ugh.
You want to join 20 of my sexy clown friends in a tiny car that somehow fits us all like it's no big deal?
Huh. Not the Clissy, bro.
What?
Moment's gone.
Not forgotten.
Oof. Alright, was it over here? There's like an item I was looking for. Oh, it's just how you interact with this door. It's like a Dark Souls shortcut. Okay. I was thinking about doing Sekiro as a stream game. But I feel like I'd actually have to like lock in to play that. What do we have here? Whole lot of nothing.
Wonder where this goes. Locked.
I mean, we have to.
Ow! Mother! Hubbard!
Hey, you don't know unless you try.
What you done to your foot there? That looks painful.
Shut up.
Done.
Nice.
Whoa!
I'm actually surprised he knows how to pick locks.
Fucking mother load.
Good golly, Miss Molly. No wonder he kept this place locked up.
Think he'll be pissed when we raid his stash?
What? No. I mean, he left us stranded here. It's like, human rights or whatever.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's see what we are working with. Hold that. The door will latch otherwise. Oh. Hell yeah. In and out. Job done.
Boom.
I want to look around.
Go for it.
Oh, actually, I should hold on. I should talk about the like different horror movie trope types in this. The cat is pissed that I'm not letting her in. I can hear she's like punching the door. Okay, so one thing that's like super a big staple of slashers in particular, but this also extends to a lot of like supernatural horror things, is character archetypes, very clear cut sort of horror archetypes that exist. Um, I think horror is actually a really good genre to explore storytelling because there are a lot of very stable and reoccurring ideas that you see in horror that people use because they're partially because they're easy to understand, right? There's already this built-in understanding of them that the audience has, but also because they're very straightforward to work with but provide a lot of variety. So for like horror archetype. So, right, easy one is like the jock. Right, that's like Jacob. You get it. He's strong, meathead, himbo, coded character. And then you have like I don't know what to call, like you can say like the pretty girl, and this is in, quotes. Right, very standard, like pairs with the jock, right? That's the whole thing. And then and then also like the sailing instructor guy, what's his name? Nick. He's also, I'd argue, he falls in the jock category, although we haven't seen a lot of him, but you see how he, functions, right? Like he doesn't say a lot, but he comments on other people's things. Not smart, but you want to like him because he's good heart. And then you have like nerd, which is like Ryan, that other guy whose name escapes me. And then I'm gonna call it nerd girl, but that's not like, so this one, nerd girl is probably the most, I think, complicated genre of character in horror. Ryan also is like black. I'd argue that like black is functionally like a horror archetype. Um Depends on the movie though. Some horror movies just straight up don't have black in them. Obviously, non applicable there. But when you look at something like, so nerd girl is usually going to be the last girl in a lot of movies, but nerd girl also historically is explicitly non-sexual. So like when we talk about earlier how like horror has like moral values to it, in a lot of older horror movies, you go back when you look at a lot of old slashers, it's like, who's the person that lives, right? Everyone dies except for the innocent, pure, like sometimes kind of nerdy girl, and she's not the pretty one, but like the movie, right? She's an actress. Whoever's playing the last girl isn't unattractive, right? And oftentimes there's this implicit like moral superiority to like, oh well, her beauty is deeper and more valuable than the beauty of the pretty girl character. you know, it's very I don't know what the word is. Hyperbolic? Exaggerated, right? It's this clear, setting this moral standard, sort of moral purity thing. As the genre evolves, you see inversions of that or exploration of that, right? We talked about a little bit about Cabin in the Woods, right? That movie does it. The thing where once audiences became aware of it, and once the people who were making horror movies changed as well, people still liked the trope, but you sort of got to expand on what it means. And you can see the Last Girl trope appear in things outside of hard slashers. I think a really interesting example of the Last Girl that is noticeably different from a lot of other types of movies is actually Alien versus Predator, the first one, which is, both are not, you know, the most amazing films in the world. I'm not out here. I am an Alien versus Predator glazer. I'm not going to say it's like a, no, it's not. But I think it is interesting because it does do the Last Girl thing, right? Like, it does Last Girl. Alien, the original Alien, also does Last Girl. Both of those, both Alien and Predator and Alien do Last Girl, but they do it in a very meaningfully distinct way from historic ideas of what it is. And obviously Last Girl doesn't appear in every horror movie. If you look at like The Blob, the 1989, what year is it? Whatever, like the most recent version of The Blob is, that one, like that movie doesn't have a Last Girl. And sometimes, like, I think there are older versions of The Last Girl that can be used to really good effect. Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Halloween, which, even though I know I said I'm not a big horror film fan, those are two of my favorite horror movies of all time, flat out. Great. Halloween is a really good Last Girl film. It's very scary, and I think it uses the Last Girl in a very interesting way to function as a commentary on, like, just straight up people not acknowledging the safety of women, right? There's this great sequence in that movie where the Last Girl, she's running down the street being chased by Michael Myers, and she is screaming her head off, and she's knocking on all these doors, and it's Halloween night, so people are home, right? But no one comes out to save her. So even though she's in suburbia, surrounded by all these people, she's in mortal danger because no one wants to open their door for her. So it's like super cool. Like, even though I blocked this off and was like, oh, this thing that can be problematic, like, it's not problem. The trope is not problematic. It has a history of, like, it's important to be aware of the different types of movies that use it and how it has been used. But it's no better or worse than any other sort of archetype. And then, you know, there's Black. Listen, we'd be here all day. We'd be here all day if I was talking about, like, how Black people function in horror. It's too much. That's a different. Maybe we'll talk about it on Bleach. Maybe on Thursday we'll talk about it. But that's. Okie dokie. The cat is so mad. Yo, Metal Gear Solid box? Oh. Also, would people, unrelated to everything we've been talking about, would people be interested in a Metal Gear playthrough?
Everyone likes a scavenger hunt, and at Hackett's Quarry, that's no different. There are secrets in these woods, fun secrets that, should you uncover them, could help protect you from criminal prosecution.
Huh?
After all, the stories you'll take with you are only stories without the proof to back them up. So it's time
Why
to
not?
dive into the mystery.
Yeah.
Take pictures or find pieces of evidence, and you may just prove your innocence. Or not.
Oh my god. Wait, so we go to jail if we don't find enough evidence that we didn't murder people?
Jacob, check this out.
That's crazy.
I can't move or else the door will latch.
They look like camping supplies.
Oh, okay. There's tents back at the fire pit, so just let's go.
Did a bear do this?
I wanted to do an Assassin's Creed play. I wanted to play through like all the old Assassin's Creed games, but I couldn't get Assassin's Creed 1 to work. The PC port is like cooked. Wait, maybe there's other stuff.
Oh, cool.
What? What is it?
A gun.
Oh, cool. A gun.
And a code.
Oh, the safe code. I still kind of want to try to get... Okay.
Okay. I'm done.
I still want to try to get the Assassin's Creed games working. Because I really want to do like a retrospective on them. Because I do think they're super... I actually do think the plot of the original games is actually pretty interesting.
So you're really gonna keep the gun, huh?
Yeah. For bears.
Those games are also pretty short too. Like 1 and 2 are not that long.
I'm gonna find something to haul this
But I
out
don't know. I don't know about like Brotherhood, Revelation, Black Flag, like. Black Flag is kind of a chunk, isn't it? That one's pretty long, I think. And Assassin's Creed 3. I completely forgot about that game. Dude, the cat is so mad. Oh, we already. Oh, I could have taken the shortcut. Oh well. No, just a poster.
All right.
I'm in.
Hey, very nice. What else is in there?
Just some fireworks.
Oh, fireworks?
Just.
Yeah, but I don't think we should.
No.
We already have the gun. We might as well grab the fireworks too. Why not?
You know, you're right. Fireworks.
Yeah, hell yeah, fireworks. Oh, and might I just add, fireworks.
Hey, I found these like torn up bags back there. They were pretty messed up, and I think they might have had blood on them.
Oh, stop. Stay right there.
Bro is not listening.
Oh, dude! Peanut butter pops. Dude, peanut butter fucking butter pops.
Yo. Yeah, I'm gonna judge him. For that.
Aren't those for kids?
What? Yeah, and I used to be a kid.
Used to be.
Okay, look, just try one of these puppies. I promise you, you will change your tone.
Not a chance.
Pop, peanut butter pops. Pop them in your mouth. Oh, come on, they're like the greatest snack of all time. All right, whatever. You know what? More for me. Well, I saw a wheelbarrow out front, so we can load up all our booty in there.
I'm sorry, what?
Booty? Oh, it means like treasure or butts.
No, before that.
Wheelbarrow?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a barrel with wheels. You can
True. He's a genius,
put
this
stuff
guy.
in it and just wheel it around.
Oh, I see.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
We've got guns and fireworks. Nothing
Which one?
bad could happen. And alcohol. Nothing bad. How the fuck did Jacob pull up Batty like that with that kind of humor? It's his riz. It's his like lack of having a frontal lobe riz. The ladies love men with brain damage.
All right. The inner sanctum.
It's just an office.
This is where the magic happens.
Okay, yeah, let's just make this quick.
Sure, just give me a sec to get this going.
Also, I'm
And
thinking with like
engage.
longer games, I might play like longer games like once a week, and then shorter games like on Mondays and Fridays.
What's it called? The one that you're listening to right now?
So like for the
sure,
Red
yeah,
Dead one, I
Bonafide?
probably. But if I play Red Dead once a week, it
So,
takes
like,
so long.
Ghosts
So maybe
and
the other way
stuff?
around. Like
It's like,
longer games on Mondays and Fridays, and then shorter
Yeah,
games on like
the,
those Wednesdays.
The weird and the wonderful, digging up weird mysteries and discussing if they're, well, bona fide.
Boner. Fide.
Okay, man.
Get it? Boner.
He's just trying to have a real conversation with you.
Your wit knows no bounds.
So, should we check out what Mr. H keeps in his private den of sin?
I don't know, man. I feel a little weird going through his stuff.
Okay, well, I don't. I mean, come on, what kind of dirty secrets is the owner of a summer camp full of impressionable young children gonna have anyway? Not Mr. H, I know. He's cool.
It's always been cool to me.
Hey, what's the gun for?
Chris, Mr. H told me it was for, bears.
Bears? Here?
Yeah, he said they don't really come around because he's got the...
It's true. Bears know when you have a gun, actually.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Dude, we're gonna be out partying in the woods tonight, alright? What if the bears try to crash? Okay, it's like my mom always said, if you want to party, you gotta bring protection.
True.
Well, I think that she was talking about condoms.
What's a gun but another type of condom?
The most dangerous thing I've seen in these woods is a pissed off squirrel.
That sounds pretty scary.
Yeah, rabies is real. I feel like horror films have a disproportionate amount of complete sociopath victims. Well, yeah, I think that's fair. I think part of it is like you have to be a specific type of person to end up in the situation.
Yo, leave the gun alone, man.
Let me.
Got it, boss.
But one more time.
Dylan, what the fuck, man?
I'm sorry. I just really, really want to know.
It's speaking to me like the One Ring, bro.
I told you to leave it alone twice.
Yeah, sorry.
Cut it out.
It whispers to me, man. You know, it's like during a traffic stop when you're reaching for the cop's gun. Oh, they won't even let me.
Yo, my guy, toss me the keys.
So you can poke around in Chris's private area?
I'm sorry, is that something that only you're allowed to do?
Damn, get him.
Hardy, har.
Come on, what's the harm in looking? It's.
But yeah, I think it's fair to say that like
curious. I'm
horror
not gonna touch anything.
characters a lot of times are like the type of
let me regret it.
people who
Can't promise that, but
horror characters are the type of people who would end up in horror situations,
You're
right?
using that wrong.
Which sounds like a no duh type of thing, but it is a very real like aspect of narrative, right? Like you build characters to fit an environment that they're the most interesting in, right? It's like
fashion icon.
It's like the Gundam. It's like the
Mr. H
Gundam
knows what he
communications, like the Gundam radio
Sure
rule,
does.
where like in Gundam, all radio communication is open
Yeah.
channel, but you can only
Hey,
hear
maybe
your
we should-
enemies or your opponents when it's the most interesting. Your enemies or your allies when it's the most interesting time to do it right. Like,
Ryan?
there's no like consistency for the rule, but it's like, what is the most exciting thing, right? So like, you want to have characters that are the most interesting to have in an environment like this.
Is Mr. H spying on us?
No. I mean, no, he can't be. These are just
Like Cole
they're all
Phelps.
different trails. in the
This is a
woods,
completely different game if Cole Phelps and Kelso
Sure.
are at Hackett's
Most of the cameras
quarry,
are pointed
right?
away from camp, so it's not like he's spying on the kids, unless they wandered out into the woods. You know, these are just probably just trail cameras.
What are trail cameras?
People set them up to catch weird, random shit.
Okay, yeah, like what?
Like Bigfoot sightings, you know, that kind of thing.
Maybe he listens to
I didn't know
podcasts.
Mr. H was into that kind of stuff. Shit, maybe he likes that podcast that you listen to.
Secret hobby, I guess.
Mr. H loves Joe Rogan.
Expensive hobby.
Yeah, well, I mean, what else are you gonna do out here?
Yeah, I guess camp probably does get pretty lonely when there's no one else around.
Yeah.
Okay, but why go through all the trouble of hiding this room through a secret door in the closet?
I mean, it's not exactly secret, right? Like, it's just hidden by stuff.
Yeah, that's what a secret is, Ryan. It's weird. It's majorly weird.
I don't disagree with you, but
It's gotta be something juicy in here.
Dylan, it's none of our business. And if you really want to know, you can ask him tomorrow. I'm sure that won't be an awkward conversation, like, at all.
Okay, yeah, maybe I will.
Hey man, do you like podcasts? Is that why you have a bunch of cameras?
I'm leaving this secret lair. Have fun.
Hey, you just admitted that it's a secret lair.
The microphone is interesting. Five Nights at Freddy's.
What's that?
Bro, they're taking out the cameras. What do you mean it's probably nothing? The camera went out, bro. Literally something. Okay, man. Are these like Fortnite drop locations? Number 1 victory royale.
Huh.
Wait, what are these? These are letters. Max. Oh shit, Max and Laura. Those are the people from the teaser. They're dead. Rip bozos. Wait, how do I leave? Oh, is it this one? I feel like a 30% charge can get you through the night, right? It's the guitar from Last of Us 2. Oh wait, there's more.
Whoa, there's some pretty heavy-duty stuff in here.
Yeah, maybe let's not.
I told you he was on the benzos,
Yeah, there's
bro.
nothing fun.
I told you he was on the benzos. Got the great white toothpaste. What is this? Ibuprofen. Bro is on some crazy painkillers, dude. No wonder he was fucking out of his mind. Okay. Just had to check. A younger looking camp leader, Chris Hackett, with his 2 kids. Okay, so his kids are older, because this is a picture from the past. And they talked about his kids being... Ryan was like, oh, I didn't get to see your kids before they left. I have to wonder if they come into this story, because it is weird. That was like a weird mention.
Kaylee and Caleb Hackett. Weird kids, huh?
I like them.
Yeah, me too.
So they keep... This is the second time they've been
pretty
brought up.
reclusive, you have to admit.
Yeah, so that's like clearly like a foreshadowing thing. Like it's gonna be... Ooh, a trapdoor?
Well, hello, what is this? You hear that?
Is that a trap door?
Yeah, I guess it goes to the basement.
Huh.
But why would Mr. H have a secret trapdoor in his office that goes to the
He
basement?
likes the basement, man.
Maybe he
Leave him
was here
alone.
before this was his office.
He's like 1,000,000 years old. This has always been his office.
It's probably for storage.
Yeah, or so that he can make a quick getaway when the heat comes down.
Okay, or it's for storage. Go ahead, open it up.
Alright, well, it looks like a pit of eternal darkness, so...
You're being dramatic.
Climb down, take a look. Look, you can squeeze through there.
You opened it, you climb down.
Yeah, get him. I mean, we gotta see what's going on down there, right? Surely.
What's down there?
Oh my god, Ryan, you will not believe this.
What?
It's nothing.
Oh, hey.
I had you going there for a second, didn't I?
No. Maybe. Just shut up.
It is pretty spooky down here, though, and it smells very unnatural, so...
Yeah, it is kind of a weird,
Yeah, okay, I'm coming back up.
Oh, okay. Well, I've killed the next person who goes up or down that ladder.
Ooh, that's a nice chair. I could get used to this.
You better hope Mr. H doesn't catch you taking his baby out for a joyride.
Is that his whip?
Ringy-dingy-ding. Oh, sorry, bud. Gotta take this 1 second. Hello, Hackett's Quarry Summer Camp. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. What can I do for you on this darn tootin' doozy of a day?
Is that your impression of Mr. H?
Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He does need to be nicer to Dylan. And, what's that? You want him to give Dylan his phone number? That's a little forward, but I can see what I can do.
Smooth.
Just looking in all the drawers.
Oh. Laura Kearney and Max Brindley.
Oh yeah, those are the ones that never showed up.
Yeah, it's because of these goobers that we had to work extra shifts this summer.
Be nice to Max, bro.
Whoa, look at this old thing. Hey, give me your number. I want to try it out.
Why?
Riz, Yowie.
So that I can ask you out on a date.
Smooth.
I think if I try to cell phone.
Brian seems interested. Yo.
Hello? What?
What?
What? Who is it?
Hello? It's weird. I thought I heard someone.
Maybe you should have asked them out on a date.
Hey,
damn it,
get him.
I missed my shot. So, got anything going on when you get back home?
Bro, this guy's negative Riz. It's crazy.
Jury's out.
Understood. Girlfriend?
Not exactly.
Boyfriend?
Free agent.
Cool, yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Me too.
Are the phones?
Listen, his only love in life is podcasts, bro.
You want to check?
Oh, let's just give him another minute or two, just to be sure.
Oh, those are the phones. Damn.
So, if you do go to school in the fall, have you, like, picked out a major? Or...
I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to talk about.
True, you miss 100% of the
have
shots
you,
you don't
decided
take.
What you're gonna do with your life?
Hey, are the phones done yet?
Bro does not want to. Bro, you are missing your shot, brother. I'll check on the phones.
Nice. Full up. Hey, Dunzo.
All right, cool. Let's go.
Thank you.
Bro is not the Rizzler. He really does have negative Riz. That's crazy.
This would be a lot easier with Mr. H's chainsaw.
It's really very pretty out here.
I
when
wonder if the
there's kids
chainsaw's gonna
around.
come up again.
They can get kind of obnoxious, huh?
I say I wonder. It is. You know.
Yeah.
They always seem to listen to you during painting class.
You've seen my class?
Just walking by.
The art cabin's all the way out of the way.
Yeah, well, there's this shortcut that I take that goes by.
Oh my god.
Which way should we go?
Why don't you choose?
Shady Glade, Rocky Road. A glade sounds safer.
way.
Oh, well.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I'll be okay.
What if he died from that?
Come on, I'll spot you.
What qualifies something as like good firewood? I'm not a survival expert, so I don't know. Is that a random crate in the yo Dropbox? This really is like Fortnite.
I think it's a ranger box.
Oh, there's a ranger.
Like a supply cache for rangers or whatever if they're out in the woods.
Naked rangers?
So it would seem.
So that means someone could impersonate a ranger, or I guess a counselor rather.
think we're back near the path again.
I know where we are.
Yeah?
Up here. Here, hold these.
Sure.
This view is just... wow.
No, he's got a Rizzer up. He's got a...
Damn, Abby, you're really
Damn.
good.
No, this is nothing.
You're really
No,
good.
I'm not just saying that.
This is rough, but if I can get a little bit of it down, then I'll remember it better later.
It's really cool you know that about yourself.
Yeah. I guess so.
I mean, not everyone knows what they're capable of, you know?
I'm sure you're capable of a lot, Nick.
I mean, of course, I just... don't know what.
You'll figure it out.
Aw, look at him.
Did you hear that?
Huh? It's probably nothing.
No, listen. There's something there.
It's so tiny.
No survival instinct. Don't touch it. Oh.
My God, he's so...
You are not supposed to do that.
Hold on.
You're in danger.
You're in
Hunted by
danger.
a creature of indeterminate origin. Don't breathe. You need to stop breathing, tricking the beast into taking you for nothing but a corpse. And where's the fun in hunting that which is already dead? Watch the visuals alter or listen to the sound change as the threat approaches. When the danger is past, run. Pick the right moment and run for your life. Be warned. Exhaling or running at the wrong time may just mark you as the creature's quarry.
Oh my
causing
God.
serious consequences.
He said the name of the game. Boom, it's that easy.
Jeez. That was close. Thing almost just mauled me to death.
Wild boars are no joke. Those kill people.
Oh, little piggy hog.
That one's actually on the small side. Pedantic. It's actually a boar. That's sick.
At least we gave her a good
The fact that you get actually her there.
How do you know it was the mommy pig?
I got a pretty good look.
Ew.
Think she was coming on to me.
Hey, yo.
Aw, got yourself a little girlfriend.
She wasn't that little.
There's no escape. So I'll grab my keys.
guess we should head back.
I do think it's fun how the game uses like the fake scares that you would see in a movie as like tutorial moments. I think that's cool.
Finally get my phone back and it's just a big dumb brick.
Let's see.
Hey, Caitlin. Guess what? Mr. H is a voyeuristic creep. He has hidden cameras everywhere and a secret room.
No, that's not...
Whoa, now, back up. What?
His eyes are everywhere. He's always watching us.
Knock it off, man. He's just got trail cameras set up, you know, forest surveillance, that kind of thing.
Oh, you don't think that's weird?
Well, he's got a perimeter to check, kids to protect. You know, probably just to keep track of wildlife.
You guys have no imagination.
So, what's going on here? Everything ready?
I did see a weird light in the treehouse across the lake. Yeah, that was pretty spooky. Maybe it's your girlfriend, Ryan.
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
I told you never to say Hag of Hackett's Quarry again.
What's wrong with saying Hag of Hackett's Quarry?
Are you done? You know, I just realized we may never see each other again after tonight.
Ominous.
You can't have just realized that.
Just trying to set the mood.
What mood?
The mood, the vibe, you know.
Speaking of setting the mood, I have work to do. Okay? Because playlists don't make themselves. I mean, I guess they do, but...
Alright, right guy. Time to get wood.
Yikes. Wording.
Oh, I know what I said. Abby, Nick, just in time.
We got wood.
We've already done that joke.
It's mostly just kindling.
Oh, that's all we need. There's already a big pile of logs here.
We could have gotten more, but there was a hog or a boar. But Nick was very, very brave and took one for the team.
Oh, I had the joke's right there.
Oh my gosh, it can't be. The Hog of Hackett's Quarry?
What?
I thought you hated that phrase.
Big jokes take big sacrifices.
You're so brave.
True.
Oh, I just want to shrink you down to little pocket people and put you in my pocket and peep at you when I need a little pick-me-up.
That's an insane thing to say.
Okay.
That's an insane thing to say.
Whoa. Special delivery.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where the hell did that gun come from?
Dude, relax, okay? It's not even real. Well, I mean, it's a real gun, but it's just for shooting bears.
We found it in the storage room.
Okay, fine. Fine, we'll put it down.
Thank you. Guns are no joke, dipshit.
So true, gun safety.
And we bring you a hand-picked selection of only the finest that Hackett's Quarry has to offer.
No freaking way.
Yes, frickin' way. Pop, pop, peanut butter, butter pops. Pop, pop, pop them in your mouth. Pop!
I didn't even know you could still find these.
The
anywhere.
boys.
Hey, cool your jets there, cowboy. All right, these are spoken for.
Dude, you can't just shove those in my face and not expect me to want to pop them in my mouth. Come on.
Emma?
All right, I want to die. They're just having fun.
No, dumbass. Okay, we are going to shoot for them.
Nah, dude. Absolutely not. No.
Okay, there is no way I'm leaving you dillweeds alone with a gun.
Come on, look, the shooting range is like right over there, okay? It'll be fun. Okay, look, you and me, old-fashioned shootout. First prize, peanut butter pops, all to yourself.
Imagine being an actor and having to do that. They have
I guess you don't really want them.
I feel like they had fun with it. I feel like it's like, you know, you're pop, you know, you're trying to pop them in your mouth.
Yeah,
You know?
boy.
Jacob, hand me that gun now. I mean, nobody's handling any firearms if you're gonna act like a dick about it.
Okay, then you can be the ref. We need an objective third party.
Okay, we're trying to get a party started here, Jacob.
Okay, well, the main party's not gonna die just because you're off on a little side quest. Come on.
That's true, yeah. D&D moment.
All right. Guess we're gonna have ourselves an old-fashioned shootout. Look, there's a clearing we can use as a shooting range back there, but if I see either of you dicking around, I am turning this car around.
Oh, we'll be good.
Why did he punch him?
Okay, so, just so you know, I was an expert marksman, 3rd class, 3 years in a row, ranked highest in camp each year. I'm just letting you know that your goose is cooked, Nick, but if you back down now, I might let you just have one little peanut butter pop if you're lucky.
No way. You've never even seen me shoot.
Yeah, that's because you've never shot before.
Yeah, not that you know of.
Yeah,
okay,
get him.
I think I would know if
Okay,
you'd actually...
boys, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. As much as I'm enjoying your charming machismo, the moment we step foot on the shooting range, we're playing by my rules, okay? And what I say goes. Got it? Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go set up some targets and get more shells. Do not move a muscle or touch his gun until I'm back.
Alright, so is it just me or is it kind of hot when she gets all bossy like that?
I'm always hot, pencil dick.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Bye. Bye. So, how's your little one-on-one with Abby in the woods?
Hopeful. He's cooking, I fear. Come on, man.
Hey, attaboy!
Again,
So,
caught.
what happened?
Well, we flirted a little. She's really smart.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you see the deal?
Don't be gross.
What? No, hey, look, no sweat, okay? We all get performance anxiety sometimes. You just better make your move before a real man swoops in.
Oh.
Speaking of, let me show you how a real man shoots his gun.
Are you guys seriously still thumping your chests at each other?
No, I think he's got brain damage.
He does.
Give me the gun.
You'll have it when I say you'll have it. All right, huddle up, boys. This is how we're gonna do this. You're shooting the one on the left. Nick first, then Jacob's turn. Keep your fingers off the trigger till you're ready to shoot. You got it?
Aye, aye.
All right. 2 things. Remember the spread, remember the recoil. This is a shotgun. We're not sharpshooting here. The flashlight shows you where you're aiming.
Combat. I thought this was just a game about summer camp.
I'm sorry to have to say, there may well be times during your stay at Hackett's Quarry where you'll have to defend yourself using potentially deadly force. When engaging in combat, simply aim your weapon and shoot where the flashlight is pointed. Take note, if you're up close and personal with your target, you'll do more damage. The farther away, the larger the spread, and injuries may not be fatal. There's a time and place for the use of weapons, and you may want to
There are
consider
damage
all your
stats in this
options.
game?
Remember, it's not always wise to pull the trigger. That's how people get hurt.
Okay.
All right, Nick, 1 point.
Okay, that did count.
Okay, we're too far back to do any real damage. Let's scooch forward a little and fuck these guys up. You're good. All right, Nick. This time for real.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Lucky.
I'm crazy with it.
Point to you, Nick.
Let's go.
Good job, Nick. All right. Let's see what you got.
All right, you might want to avert your eyes, Nick. I don't want to give you any more performance anxiety.
All right. Just shut up and shoot, Jacob.
I thought you were an ultra elite pro marksman.
Yeah, with like a rifle.
Whoa,
okay, not
dude,
with this
this
freaking
rifle.
cannon
Dude,
blaster.
That is how you get someone shot.
Nah, it's okay. You probably would have missed me anyway.
Hey!
Okay, disqualified for being a dumbass.
No!
Let's go. Peanut butter pops. It's that easy. Oh, I gotta hit him with the butter pop theme.
Ooh, what's that, Jakey? Huh? Pop, pop. Peanut butter, butter
Okay,
pops.
I get it.
Bro about to be popping him in his mouth.
Blam. You thought this was over?
What the? Whoa.
Pop, pop, peanut butter, butter pops.
Hey! Yeah, no, she's doing real gun safety. It's really funny. The light in the treehouse is out now. I feel like they make sure they do it right in video games and movies to make sure people don't fuck it up in real life. Yeah.
Okay.
But also, well,
New idea.
really the purpose of that was twofold. It was like the gun tutorial, but also to show you, hey, there's a character in this game who can shoot and understands guns.
How about the ultimate game of secrets and lies, truth or dare, but Dylan style?
Oh, that's the name of this chapter.
Okay. House rules are: someone asks you truth or dare, then you choose, and then you do, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
So like normal truth or dare.
Yes.
So we can like make people kiss?
If they choose dare, yeah, as long as everyone consents, of course.
True.
Cool beans.
I mean, keep it in your pants until it's your turn, but
Well, who does get to go first?
well, it's house deals, so.
It is better not to shoot sometimes, it's true.
Truth or dare?
Sure.
You really dodged a bullet, huh? Alright, here goes. Have you ever slept with anyone?
Oh,
Who am I playing as?
Hey, take it easy, man. That's too far.
Come on. I'm not finished. Have you ever slept with anyone at this camp?
Sure, man.
no. Nope. Sorry.
Alright, Abby, it's your turn.
All right. Okay.
Abby, oh my god, just pick someone.
Okay. I don't know.
Ugh. Ding, ding, ding. Too late. My turn. Ryan. Truth or dare?
Out there.
Dare. Give me what you got.
Okay, Ryan. Your dare comes with a choice.
Like in the video
Do
game.
that?
I can do whatever I want. And I dare you to kiss either Caitlin or Dylan.
Wow. I mean, I guess both is off the table.
Shoo!
Sorry.
Dark
Don't make the
Rizzler.
rules.
I mean, you literally just did, but okay. Let's do this.
What do we think in chat? Chat room, how we feeling? Dylan does have negative Riz though. I feel Dylan actually has a negative Riz. I don't know. Do not make him kiss Caitlyn. She's mine. Don't take her from me, bro. Dylan's Riz is so bad though. I feel like I can't reward his whack Riz in the office. Yeah, he's probably gonna get murdered or something. We'll be nice.
Dylan, let's go.
Kiss the homies.
Always happy to please.
Woo!
Dude, Caitlyn's pissed.
Alrighty, who shall I pick?
Well, me and Jacob haven't gotten a turn yet.
Good point.
Caitlyn, since...
Caitlyn, what do you say? Truth or dare?
Truth. Yeah, truth.
Let's see.
I feel like Ryan wouldn't ask this one. The mischievous. This feels like a Ryan.
When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
That's kind of a boring question.
Damn.
Gotta answer.
Well, the answer is... I don't know. That's the truth. Sorry. So, guess it's my turn.
Damn, she stole a turn.
Nope.
What?
I smell bullshit.
Okay, fine. You got me. I wanted to be a street performer.
That's kind of based.
No way.
What, a street performer? You mean like, like...
No, asshole. Like a mime, or, you know, one of those statue guys that move when you give them $1.
Caitlyn is a mime? Yeah, no, I just can't imagine that.
Thanks, Ryan. Well played. Now it's my turn.
Damn, you... Why is she mad at him?
Emma.
There.
Emma, so you have to kiss...
Uh-oh.
Jacob? Or... Nick.
Uh-oh.
Well then.
Sorry, Nick. This is not even there, obviously.
I don't know if that's a good
Got this.
idea.
Poor Nick, dude.
I choose Nick.
Poor Nick, bro. He's just getting caught in all the shenanigans.
M? Seriously?
He's being used as a cuck tool. Poor, Abby, too.
Guys.
See, now there's been drama injected into the horror, so now we have to deal with all the emotions of being a teenager. Toxic.
He's good.
See, we talked about the archetypes.
You
They're
like
all
kissing my
coming from in
girlfriend
the
this
thing.
one?
It was just a
Hey,
game.
I am nobody's girlfriend.
The fuck it was. It was just a
Silence.
game. Yeah, the fuck it was, man.
Jacob, grow up. Well, I guess I should probably go after him. You should probably go find Abby.
So, anybody want to play Parcheesi? What?
Caitlyn got jokes.
Fuck this.
Dude, the Jam Brothers do not like... Dude, did not like watching Truth or Dare.
Welcome back. I am.
Where was the
as
card?
always,
I did
delighted
not.
that you're here.
I'm just not gonna find any.
So then, what more has been found?
Nothing.
You return without any more of my cards. Yet you return nonetheless. Why is that, do you think?
This lady's so mean
I
to me.
can't help you without the cards.
I don't need your
I want
help.
them found. I want them returned to me. Please, my friend. That's all I have to say for now. Secrets remain buried and the night grows darker. I'll see you again, you can count on that.
Okay.
Be careful. Where the wolves go, the ravens follow.
What does that mean? What is... She's just saying shit now. Okay, that's chapter 2. Time is it?
Stupid game. What are we in middle school? Why should I even care? Anybody can kiss anybody. Stupid. Stupid.
I have to leave. Honestly, I had to leave like 22 minutes ago. She just wandered off? Abby. Yeah, I gotta call it because I have a meeting. Yeah, no tarot percent. Yeah. Balatro POV. Yeah, I gotta go. I'll be back on Wednesday. Yeah. So Wednesday, I'm gonna finish this. So I don't know. I'll just play it till I'm done with it. Next like 3 streams are probably gonna be on the longer side. It's gonna be this Wednesday, Bleach Thursday, and then first 2 or 3 chapters of The Wolf Among Us on Friday. Because I'm gonna try to finish up The Wolf Among Us on Monday, so get halfway through it. Yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by on YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff. Yeah, see you all on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.